My name is Haley Morgan. Today is May 8th, 2019, and I am interviewing Rusty Randall at the Grook Public Library. What motivated you to join the military?
I was basically drafted into the National Guard by the AST that was in Chilocco.
Tell me a little about your time in basic training.
My time in basic training was pretty strenuous. It did make a more physical fit person of me. It was kind of a deal to where during a time where we were sent to Fort Polk, Louisiana, they didn't have room for us, so they airlifted us to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri.
What was your primary job after training?
I was an infantryman.
Where did you serve the majority of your time in service? And were you deployed overseas?
No, I was not deployed overseas. My time was spent at two different posts. My basic was in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. My AIT, which is Advanced Individual Training, was spent in Fort McClellan, Alabama.
What rank are you most proud to earn and why?
Again?
What rank are you most proud to have earned and why?
My departure rank was a staff sergeant, and I was pretty much proud to get that.
Which medals or citations are you most honored to have received and why?
I would say my good conduct and my marksmanship.
Tell me about some of the special people you met.
I met a lot of special people. It was a very, very diverse unit. We had people from all the way from New York to Louisiana, and also there was several of us from Oklahoma.
What was the best and worst military food you were served, and why?
Okay, the worst was one that they called a bread cracker, and it was not very tasty. It had no flavor, but you could not eat the whole thing without about a quart of water. The best would be their potatoes. They were good.
Tell me a funny story you experienced that could only happen in the military.
Oh, I don't think some of you would want to hear, but we did have one person in our unit that he was very agile, and he was kind of a fun-loving guy. We were in battalion formation one morning, and several of us decided we were going to take this very agile person and roll him up in a ball in front of the whole battalion. And he was in a ball just about this big. He was that wiry. And I won't mention his name, but he's from Newkirk.
What was the most demanding part about your deployment?
I was not deployed. The demanding part would be the physical, which I was pretty much proud of.
How did your military experience affect your life today?
It made me a better person. It taught me discipline, common knowledge.
Anything else you would like to share?
No, I really don't think so. It's just that I did spend 7 years in the National Guard. We were only required to spend 6. But actually it was my nephew and I went in at the same time. And he, when we ended our 6 years at Chilocco, when they closed it, we could go anywhere we wanted to. So we kind of discussed it, and we thought we spent 6 years walking. Let's just see what it is to ride. So we re-enlisted in the Polk City National Guard in a combat support unit.
Thank you for your service.
Very welcome. It was my honor.